Hello guys, this is Shiraz Amazing Videos. The Volvo EX30 defies all regulations. The Volvo EX30, which starts at $59,990 plus on-road expenses, roughly $67,500 drive away for the 200 kilowatts, 343 Nm two-wheel drive trim, is also offered as an all-wheel drive vehicle, which uses 315 kilowatts, 543 Nm to reach 100 km per hour in 3.6 seconds. With added on-road expenses, that Porsche rivaling speed will only cost you $290 roughly, 000 drive away, which is surprisingly cheap considering the performance. The Hyundai Kona and the X30 are comparable in size as small SUVs. Geely, the parent company of Volvo, is responsible for the price, as it builds the X30 in China using a common platform with Zeekr and Smart. Since those vehicles aren't available here, the little Volvo stands out as a desirable, well-equipped option. It has all the safety features you would expect from a contemporary Volvo, of course. It lacks a head-up display and driver's cluster, just like a Tesla. As you take a seat inside the leather-free interior, you'll be surrounded by modern furnishings like wool fiber, recycled plastic, and second-hand jeans and flax. It takes inspiration from companies like Tesla, which replaced the traditional driver's display with a 12.3-inch touchscreen at the center of the infotainment system. Simple doors rely on a central Harman Kardon soundbar at the base of the windscreen to help reduce weight and cost instead of stereo speakers. The cabin of the X30 is a striking area. Volvo is leading the charge in the war against buttons, having removed the rear window and climate control dials in addition to the stereo volume. All electric seat adjustments are controlled by a single, straightforward toggle, and separate switches are eliminated thanks to glassy touch surfaces on the steering wheel. Thanks to its large panoramic sunroof and heated seats, the flat-floored cabin is bright and warm. However, in the warmer months, the absence of a sunshade may be uncomfortable. The range of the vehicle is roughly 450 kilometers. There's plenty of space up front, but the backseat is extremely constrictive. Similar restrictions apply to cargo space. Large bags and strollers won't fit very comfortably. However, Volvo claims that families will prefer larger vehicles, and it is still entirely functional for errand trips. Given that 1,500 orders were placed for the EX30 before any Australian customers could test drive the vehicle, the brand believes it has the potential to be a huge hit. For many of those people, it will be their first electric vehicle. The 69 kWh battery should provide a range of roughly 450 kilometers. Plant-based flax is one of the sustainable cabin materials. Despite the car's seeming youth orientation, Volvo anticipates that a sizable portion of its buyer base will be older people. That makes sense because home charging arrangements and off-street parking are the best places for electric automobiles to be kept. A comfortable rather than dynamic driving experience also reflects the target demographic. Two-wheel drive models are sufficiently powerful. Indeed, the all-wheel drive version accelerates fiercely right out of the gate. However, the suspension gives up a rather comfortable ride with the exaggerated roll and body movement characteristic of a high-riding SUV in exchange for tied-down handling. There are moments when it thumps over rough patches and potholes, but the car's 2-ton heft is never in question. However, that is hardly likely to turn off consumers. In addition to its obvious attractiveness, the Volvo EX30 is a sleek, quiet, and quick substitute for traditional crossovers. It challenges the widely accepted belief in premium cars that high performance should come with a high price tag and takes a novel approach to the materials and design of the cabin. And models with 4 wheels drive go rather quickly. Verdict: 4 points. Volvo's X30 makes EV upstarts and conventional rivals take attention. Among the most remarkable vehicles of the year is this small crossover. Performance of the Volvo X30 priced at roughly 000 for a drive-away motors. 2x315 kilowatts, 343 Nm electric motors guarantee, SERVICE 5 years or unlimited kilometers. Free of charge. Health active cruise control, lane keep assistance, auto emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, 8 airbags, and a rear cross-traffic warning. Range 445 miles. 318-liter boot spare space-saving device.